Yo, if you are having trouble reading charts, this is your go-to. I'm going to show you how to do it with simplicity. The market continue to move up. Let's talk about what it could potentially do for this next week. It is stocks and hip-hop. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, what we do here is we cover the market each week and we look for ways to protect our money. We do that using technical analysis, and we do it making it simple. Now, the problem that I faced when I very first started learning how to do technical analysis is that it was all outdated information. It was all based upon information that was from like the late 1990s, right before the dot-com boom, right after the dot-com boom. All of that is great. Everyone always talks about, I would have bought Google, I would have bought Apple. Fact is, nobody even knew what they were looking at that point. However, now that I have the information, now I'm showing you how to spot that in real time. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Stick around to the end. I will give you my thumbs up or thumbs down for a best possible entry into the market. Now, on top of what we do here is we have fun. We like to make technical analysis a lot funner than what the dry, boring videos that you normally see. We mix it in with hip hop, and this week's hip hop lyric comes from all the way back in the day. For some of you who may be watching, The Firm, AZ spit on executive decisions. Make sure you check that track out. He spits on there. Show me the orbit. Stock bonds are on corporate. Listen to the rest of it. We are always talking about money in hip hop. We are always talking about having ownership, and I'm showing you that every single week. Let's go to the market right now and see how that market performed. All right, so we got S&P closing at $4,783.83. So that's pretty good there, considering that we are pretty close to the high right now. So as we zoom in, high is 48.1862. So we are very, very close there. We are stone's throw away, about 40 bucks off from it, and we close near the highs. And family, you know the rhetoric here. If you close towards the highs, chances of continuation are pretty good. So we stalled out the past 2 weeks where we had this spinning top, and then we had this down week, and then we rebounded pretty good. So where can we go from here? Let's get our price targets. Price target is very easy for the upside. The upside right now, we are looking to attack that high. So we're looking to see if we can get back around that 4,800 area. So 4,800 is the upside target because we want to attack that high. Downside target is we want to continue to protect if we do get around this 4,700 area. So 4,700 is the low side target. Upside target is 4,800. Let's go ahead and zoom along to what we had happen with IWM, because this is the one that we really want to keep an eye on, because if this one plays ball, the rest of the market is going to likely follow. IWM closed at 193.23 and closer under the hood here. We've talked about back and forth activity every time it has gotten near that 200 level. We've backed off. We've had that shooting star candle, and that led to another down week. And this week showed a lot of indecisive action. Buyers and sellers are struggling on what they want to do with IWM. So where can we go from here? Let's get our price targets. We have that indecisive action. When you have indecision, you want to see confirmation happen from that indecision, which is either going to be the downside or the upside. And that's why we always have both of our price targets in order to make action no matter which way the market goes. So we got 193.23 upside target right now, as we would love to retest to where those highs were last week, and that is around that 197.5 mark. So I would love to see this regain strength to get back up to that 197 to 200 area. So upside target is 197.5 to 200. Downside target is we protect where we are at above that 190 area, because in the past we have seen that show some form of support as well as resistance when it's on the other side. You can see here 190. We've had some activity there where we have had decisive actions either go above or below. So 190 is the downside target if this does not hold up. That's IWM. Let's go ahead and check out what's good with the Dow. And the Dow, there we go. Dow closed at $37,592.98. And you can see we've reached those record highs. We just reached it this week. We made them 3 weeks in a row. And this week right here featured that it did not hold around that high. However, we did remain green. So where can we go from here? Let's get our price targets. Zoom in one more time here just to get that candle nice and fat and juicy there. We can see that we've held this level pretty good, and this could be what is forming as a bull flag. And a bull flag is a signal of continuation if this does continue. And I think this has a really good shot at continuation because we continue to hang around those highs. So price target right now is to regain those highs and take out this 38,000 area. So upside target right now is 38,000. Downside target is where we continue to protect, close to around this 37,200 area. So 37,200 is the downside target. Upside target is to attack that high and get back to around that 38,000 area. Lastly, the NASDAQ has been always the stronger one and has continued to lead the market. Will it continue to do so? We closed at $16,832.92. And we close up for the week too, slightly, but that does count. As we zoom in, we can see we've had our cup and handle play out. Our handle has been in formation, and now we are off to the races to continue to make new highs. So where can we go from here? Let's get our price targets. Price targets right now is same as others. When you get to those highs, we want to attack those highs, and we want to get to around this 16,000, so 17,000 area. So we want to touch that 17,000 area and see if we can make new highs this coming week. So upside target is 17,000. Downside target is protection. All right, protection around this 16,000 area. And we can see that we've gotten pretty close and we've defended, and we can see that all of the price action continues to make higher highs and higher lows, and that is likely going to be the trajectory. So let's go ahead and close this up right here. We got all 4 indexes right now showing very good signals of continuation. We have the S&P right now, which closed at its highs for the week. We have IWM, which is the laggard. However, it is also protecting above 190, and we need to see that to continue. If it does play, the rest of the market will likely continue to power forward. We have the Dow, which closed near its record highs, and we also have the NASDAQ, which also closed at its record highs. So 3 of the indexes right now continue to linger towards their record highs, and we have 1 right now, which I think is also still a good buy signal. So where are we at right now? For the other ones right now, I think that it is a thumbs down entry only because we are at the record highs. This is not really a good entry when you are at record highs unless we have confirmation of a pattern. We do have the cup and handle right now, which is showing that it wants to break out. If we do continue to have those signals, then yeah, this could be a great entry, but we still need that confirmation for that. So right now I say let's hold off on that. However, IWM I do think is a thumbs up. I like IWM for the entry because I do think that it has a really good chance of continuing to the upside to retest around that 200 area. So that's it for stocks. You know what we do here. We make sure that we focus on our health. All right, because health is wealth. The money means nothing if you do not have your health. So take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. Do yourself a favor, get your exercise. Please drink your water. This is one thing that we do not do enough of. If you do that, you would help detoxify your body a lot faster. So drink your water, get some exercise, and lastly, make sure you spend time with people you love. There's a lot of stresses around you. You want a good environment of stress, which is happiness. Let's achieve happiness over everything. Please, let's focus on that. Finances mean nothing unless you take care of yourself. So do that this weekend, and I will catch you next week. Oh, let me know what you're listening to hip hop too. Some new stuff out there I got to check out, and I'm definitely going to put my ear to the streets out there. But let me know what you're listening to. Put that in the comments, and I will check you next week. All right, peace.